Hello again, Kingston Town Administrator Keith Hickey with the latest edition of This Week in Kingston for the week ending March 13th, 2025. Hope everybody's ready for a great St. Patrick's Day next week. A lot going on still in town. The board is finalizing their budget. The last item that was going to be discussed on the warrant was discussed this past Tuesday with the police chief. The police chief, I think, as everybody may be aware, was seeking an override for some additional staffing that the police department needs. The board discussed and worked with the police chief this past Tuesday night on the 11th to consider adding two patrolmen and a sergeant. The cost of that with benefits was about $575,000. Ultimately, the board was deadlocked at 2 yes, 2 no, and 1 abstention. So at this point, there will be no Proposition 2.5 override on the town warrant in April. So the Finance Committee is meeting next week with the Kingston School Committee and the Silver Lake School Committee to discuss and what I would assume to be approve their budget because there's not a need for an override there. The Board of Selectmen will be meeting with the FinCom, the Capital Planning Committee, and the Wage and Personnel Committee at their meeting on the 25th to finalize the warrant articles for the Wage and Personnel article, the Capital Planning article, and also meet with the Finance Committee to try to finalize and make sure that hope that the Board of Selectmen and the Finance Committee can agree on the warrant articles and the amounts in those warrant articles for the general fund, the water department, and the sewer department. I think overall we're very close. The Board of Selectmen, as I mentioned, will be discussing and taking votes on whether they support or not support those articles in the next couple of weeks. So the budget season is starting to slow down a little bit and coming closer to a conclusion. Just want to remind everybody that the annual town meeting this year is on Saturday, April 26th. So if you're able to attend that meeting, it typically starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's at the Kingston Intermediate School in their auditorium, as it typically is. Would love to have people stop by and vote about on the items on the warrant. They're important, as they always are, and it's critical to have people attend and share their opinions on what's going on. Again, also, if you are at all interested in running for one of the open town offices, the filing period is still open. You can pick up nomination papers now. Those nomination papers have to be back to the town clerk by the 28th of March. You have until Wednesday, the 26th of March to actually pick up those papers, and you would have to return those 2 days later. So you've got a couple of weeks. There is an open position, as people may be aware. Selectman Tyler Bouchard, his term is expiring this year, and he's chosen not to run again because of other outside commitments. So I want to thank him for the 3 years he donated his time for. He's done a great job on the Board of Selectmen, but that does leave an opening. There have been a couple of people who have picked up nomination papers to fill out, but have not submitted those yet. There's also a number of other boards and commission positions that are open. All the information that we have is on our website that would show you the different elected positions that are available and the terms that they're available for. So if you're interested in signing up for one or more of the positions, we'd love to have you. It's how this community and this government operates. So your opinions are needed and wanted. More importantly, I guess. So try to come in and consider that. If you don't want to run for office, there are also a significant number of appointed positions that are also open that will allow you to weigh in on items that are of concern to you. So if you're interested in running for, or I'm sorry, in being appointed to an appointed office, again, that information's on our website as well. Please take a look. If you have something of interest, submit an email to me and we'll get the process started for you. So thank you very much for your consideration on that. There is no Board of Selectmen meeting next week on the 18th. There's a Finance Committee meeting, as I mentioned, on the 19th. And then the Board of Selectmen meet again on the 25th of March. So still a tremendous amount going on, but budgets seem to be settling in um, without a Proposition 2.5 override. So the information on the budget that we have right now is up on our website. If you'd like to take a look at that, you're more than welcome to do that. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Be happy to answer any questions anybody may have on that. So with that, those are the big items that I'm aware of at this point. And if you have any questions at all, I'd ask you to please reach out, give us a call, or send an email. I'll be happy to try to answer those. And with that, I want to thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy what's supposed to be a beautifully warm weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week. Have a good day.